Hey, what is up? Today I'm going to show you a absolutely amazing way to get unlimited adhesive using a glitch that not a lot of people know of, and this one is really great and it was found by one of our fellow Discord members. Without wasting any time, we're going to dive right into this glitch. I recommend using the garden foundation. We're going to be using 3 different types of vegetable slash fruit. First off, we're using mut fruit, and you're going to want to place down about 8 of these on a 2-tile, and as well we will be using the contractor perk card. If you do not know what that exactly looks like, well, bam, right there on the screen you will be able to see this perk card. Now, what exactly does this do? Well, it'll allow you to place down any camp object that you own with less requirements. So if you own a wooden chair, you'll be able to place it down with 1 piece of wood instead of 4. When you attempt to do this glitch, it's actually a little bit easier to perform, but just at the beginning stage, trying to place this down is a little bit tedious because you're trying to fit most of this fruit slash vegetable all within 1 tile, and it can become kind of difficult just because the boundaries in between kind of collide. Surely enough, you'll be able to get it down, and when you do, just fill them all up, and it should only take 2 tiles. In the video, I believe I placed about 9 of these fruit per tile, so that means I had about 18 in the end. Once you have filled up all of the tiles, go ahead and then hop off of that tile as I'm jumping around like a jackrabbit. Just make a copy of everything, expand it, and make a blueprint of each and single one until the budget is full. Now, to maximize your most, you could, make a copy of just the fruit and not the foundation, but I find it easier, or tend to find it easier, to just make a copy of the foundation with it. So when I do place it down, there's no odd placement errors saying that the foundation needs on a solid ground or whatnot. Just those odd little bugs. When it comes down to naming the blueprint, name it to whatever you like. If you're one of those types that like to label things correctly, then by all means go ahead and name it to the exact name. Once you have saved that blueprint, let's store all of these items that we have just placed down. I only need to store down the 2 tiles. Obviously the 3rd one does not matter, but from here we're going to go over to the store tab, and we're going to quickly delete all of the stored fruit that we have. And then once we do that, from there, I actually deleted way more than I needed to, but what you want to do is then go to your stash box, and we're going to actually check for that fruit. A majority of you already know this. Anything that you scrap within the stored section of that tab will automatically transfer over to your stash box. Now, of course, if it's a junk item, that's going straight to your Fallout 1st scrap box. In this case, we were doing fruit, so this went straight to the stash box. Now, what I did was I took out all the fruit that I had in the stash box, and now I'm going to drop a specific amount so that I only have 7. To my knowledge, I thought that it was only 7 to place down this blueprint, but I found out, okay, I need 1 more, so we need to make a total of 8. The reason why we are grabbing 8 is to place down the blueprint. Before, we had placed down 18 of these fruit. Now, guess what? It's only going to take us 8 fruit to place this down in order to get 18 back. We are going to double our amount just by doing this glitch. And what we want to do when we do this is repeat the same steps. Go to the store and scrap all of that down. Go to your stash box, drop it, and do everything the exact same way. You absolutely want to make sure that you drop the fruit and that you grab 8. Drop the fruit and grab 8. And once it's all doubled and piled up, then you might as well throw it in your stash box, or if you want to craft something, this is perfect to do so, which is what we are going to be doing in this video. As you all can see, I've doubled the amount from just doing this. Now, what do we need to do from here? We have to absolutely do this for corn and potatoes. It's actually pretty fast once you have the blueprints, because from there, all you have to do is literally plant down, scrap, stash box, drop, plant down blueprint, and rinse all those steps all together. Remember, anything that you scrapped will be stashed within the stash box, but if you have Fallout 1st and you're scrapping something as a junk, for example, this is going to be shot straight into the Fallout 1st scrap box. Again, only if you have Fallout 1st. If you're going to be doing corn, by the way, this is going to be probably the best way to lay it out separately, just like I've done right there. You got to make sure that corn has some social distancing against each other. You don't want to get them too close. Once you've gathered all the required materials such as potatoes, fruit, and the corn, you will want to head to a cooking station because we're going to craft up some good old vegetable starch, which is why this glitch is so great, because we're going to be able to stay in one spot and just pretty much make unlimited adhesive as long as we're able to constantly duplicate slash double our fruit slash vegetable doing this glitch. I did use the super duper perk card because I believe it does work with the vegetable starch, and I might be wrong on this, but I believe super duper only works with most crafting items. After you're done crafting, you can then head to a crafting bench and scrap down all of that vegetable starch for adhesive. I was able to acquire 46. If you do this for a while with the vegetables, you can acquire up to 1,000. For video purposes, I only did 40 fruit each, so this way you're able to see what I acquire from a low amount, which is not bad at all. And most of you are probably not aware of this, but adhesive is a little difficult to find, especially if you're not into the whole buying it from a vendor aspect, because that might be a little too pricey. But I'm gonna head on out. Thank you for taking the time to watch these videos. As always, can't wait to see you down in the comment section down below, and take care, guys. Peace.